Everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel once again. Today, where knowledge and games come together to make the learning of a foreign language so fun. And once again, I am Gift the Aristocrat. I don't know if you can see me, please. Pardon me. Today, we are going to be learning with the bird alone, not with my face. Okay? Alright, so today I want to be talking on an interesting topic which is very necessary in our French expression, and that topic is les adjectifs, les adjectifs possessive, possessive adjectives in French language. Now, we hear something like when you hear the word possess or possessive, it means something that you are in charge of, something that you're in control of, right? So now, these adjectives are words that we use to talk about what we are in charge of, what we're in control of, what belongs to us. In general term, we will say that it is what we use to talk about what belongs to us. So, what are the French adjectives? Now, like always, you cannot talk about the French adjective without first of all knowing the English adjective, possessive adjective. And what are the English possessive adjectives? We have number one, my, your, his or hers. Number four, we have their, and five we have ours, our. And in French, what does this mean? As we all know, French people always express whatever word they are using or putting in their sentence in two genders. So as you're looking at this mine, your, his or her, their and our, all of them, they have their feminine and masculine words used to be what that is being associated to them. For instance, we have this mine, we have mine, sorry, my has, mon, ma, me. Now the mon is still mine, but it is used for masculine words, like I just said. Ma is still mine, but it's used for feminine words. And then me is for when you're talking about something that is plural but still yours. I don't know if you're getting what we're saying. Alright, so let's see here. As we all know, in French language, your has two pronoun for it. For instance, we have your when you're talking about someone that is higher or an official person, and then your for someone that you are familiar with. So the your for familiarity is what we are going to talk about now, which is ton, ta, te. Like I told you earlier here, ton is for masculine word, ta for feminine word, and te when it is plural. So his or her, that is his or her. In French, we have son, sa, se. You get? That is his, her, his. When you're talking about a plural object. And here we have their. There we have le, le, le. For there we have le, right? And our we have not true, not true, no. As usual, as the line is, the first one for feminine and masculine, second one ma for feminine, and te, le, the last words, spaces of letters are all used for plural objects. Then let's come to this yo for official. That is where we have votre, votre, vo. I don't know if you're following what we are doing. Okay, so if you can repeat after me, you can do so now. This is where you master your pronunciation. So my have mon, ma, me. Your has for non-official purpose we have ton, ta, te. His or her have son, sa, se. There has le. Our has notre, notre, no. And yo for official purpose have votre, votre, vo. So can you pronounce them now? Mon, ma, me, ton, ta, te, son, sa, se. Le, le, leur. Notre, notre, nous. Votre, votre, vous. So at this juncture, I'm going to wipe the board and then write the French possessive adjective properly. I believe you understood what I just explained. Now let's write the notes. So we wipe this off. So we have number one, my, mon, ma, me. Number two, yo, ton, ta, te. Number trois, his or her, his or her. Excuse me, please. his or her. We have son, sa, se. Then for quatre, hour, we have notre, notre, ne. Then we for the year for official purpose, the year we use for official purpose, like I told you in my explanation, we have year official. That is where this comes in. Votre, votre, vos. Um, So, votre, votre, vos, and therefore theirs, we have le, for theirs, sorry, we have le, le, le. So far, is there any question? This is for mine. We have, for instance, example, mon stylo, example, will be given in our next class, right? So, let's master the pronunciations of these adjectives. Mine, your, his or her, our, your for official person, their. So mine is mon, ma, me. For mine, I use my book. That is mon livre. Livre is a masculine word. Mon livre. Livre is a masculine word. So you say mon livre. When the livre is in plural, is not a masculine word. For instance, a girl, fille. You say ma fille. Then when it is in plural form, the person or the object is in a plural form. That's where you use me. Me livro. In that case, this livro will now have what? S. I believe you're following. So, and the next is your. In your, we have ton, ta, te. Ton, ta, te. Ton is used for masculine, ta, feminine, and te when it is in plural form. Example, for example, we have ton stylo, meaning your pen. Now we use ton for stylo because stylo is a masculine word. I want this to sink. Let it be at the back of your mind that French words are divided into two, if not three, but basically two because they believe that every object has a gender and must belong to a gender, and those genders are feminine and masculine. So the one that made it three, is when it is in a plural form. Don't be forgetting what I'm saying. Thank you. So when you see a word, you ask yourself, what is the gender of this word according to the French people? Now, according to the French people, stylo is a masculine word. And since stylo is a masculine word, it goes with a masculine, either masculine pronoun or masculine adjective. And in this case, you're talking about adjective. So it goes with what ton. When you're saying that it is mine, you say more still low. Are we following? Okay. So the next one is his or her pen, her clothes, her phone. Now, in this his or her, I want you to get something very, very important. In this his or her, I want you to get something very, very important. Now, if that object is a masculine object and the person you are referring to is a feminine, please, we address the object with the adjective, not the person with the adjective. What am I trying to say? For instance, you want to say her phone. You won't say sa portable, no. Instead, even though her is a feminine, you still use son because phone is a masculine word for the French people. That is where we'll have son portable. That is where we have son portable. So for our, the same thing goes with sa and say. Now for our, not true, no. We believe that we are talking about what belongs to everybody. It is our, and that adjective in French is called notre. So when you want to say our pen notre stylo, our book notre livre, our phone notre portable. When it is in a plural form, that is where you say no portable. Like I said, it will still have it will now have an X. The object will go with an X. So the next one is your for official purpose. That is votre, votre. Votre is used when you are talking to someone that is of higher than you, an official person, someone that is higher in rank or anyhow. So that is where you come with votre. And the sentence that happens there is not very difficult. Alright, so virtual, still know your pen, your phone, that's all. Now the last but not the least, we have le. Le is used when you're talking to other people. Their pen, their bag, their their pen, their bag, their their eraser, their phones, their house. That is it. Alright. So I believe we've learned something today. How to use your French adjective, possessive adjective. In our next class, we'll be talking about how this adjective can be used in lengthy sentences, like a lengthy sentence. Because we don't learn French just to keep it, we learn to improve and to grow. So, in lengthy sentences, we are going to learn how to use these adjectives. Before then, what do you think should be the example of our, your, and their in French language? Can you write it on the comment section? I'm going to check it out. I'll pick the winner. The winner gets a prize from me. See you in my next video. I love you. Bye. Au revoir. Merci beaucoup. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and follow. Okay, sorry, I already said you should subscribe. You'll see my face in the next video. I love you guys.